Oh, I still have my phone on my desk from yoga. Oh. I don't know where to put this, so I'll just put it behind me. Okay. I also still have the mic on my chest. I forgot about that. It's taped on my chest, so. Oh. I should just leave it on all day, but then I will forget to charge it, I think. If I do that. The tape is so much stronger if it melts a bit on your skin. Okay. Oh, let me change the game on Twitch as well. Because I haven't done that. Does it still work if I do it in caps lock? I guess we're about to find out. Yeah, it does. Cool. Alright. Welcome everyone to another episode of Gw2 2, the Smoking Mirror, as we have got all the way to South America. I don't know if this is a real place, if we've gone Monte, if it's a real place, but we've gotten there. And we've gotten Nico some pants, because everyone loves wearing pants in the jungle. Not wearing weird dresses or whatever the hell she was wearing, but she was wearing like a sheet before, I swear. But we're ready to start another part of this game. What else happened? We got a dude drunk and he destroyed a bunch of pots. We tossed a guy into a barge with a barrel. We did a lot of things. And I feel like we still missed some stuff, like maybe there was something in that cabinet, but we never found the key. We did help release the poor kidnapped Indian, is what they're calling him in the game. Native person. Indigenous person. They were kidnapped and they went to hide in a box, and I can't think of anything else, but it looks like we unlocked some sort of comic here. Oh, we unlocked a comic here. Could I speak to Nico Collard, please? Who am I? I'm George Stobart. Who is that? Oh, Andre Labano, I should have known. Nico is out on a story. What do you want, Georgie? I'm very busy here. Nico wanted to know how my father was. Will you tell her? Tell her. Yes, tell her what, George? Tell her it looks like I won't need to be in New York for much longer. Oh, okay, I'll tell her. Click. I discovered a drug operation being run in the suburb of Paris by a gangster called Karzak. Okay, let's check out this cargo. The boss will be here soon. He was bringing the stuff in through a bogus import company, specializing in objects d'art. Beautiful, aren't they? Busting the operation would make a great story for my newspaper. Even better on the inside, eh? But I needed evidence. And timing was everything. What the? Oh, is that why she was wearing a sheet? Because she was trying to sex up the drug operation? She's wearing way more clothes here than in the game. That's in a good cover story. You guys are lucky I'm not from the southern mob. I could have snuck up and blown you all away before you knew I was here. And who the hell are you, sister? My name is none of your business. I am Monsieur Karzak's new logistics coordinator. He needs to see the merchandise. But he's heard reports of a double cross by the Colombians and doesn't want the Brits coming here in person. Hey, how do you know you're not a cop? Oh, so the camouflage worked. Good. If I was the law, I would have seized this consignment from the SS Diogenes when it docked yesterday, idiot. Now I'll take that package for the boss to check. And when you picked it up there from Quay 18. Wait here for your orders. I made sure that they wouldn't be going anywhere for a while. She blew up their car? What the hell? Plenty of time for me to check out the evidence and call Inspector Moo. At least that was the plan. But then Karzak showed up. It was time to get moving before everything blew up in my face. I knew Karzak was a violent criminal. Boss, that was quick. I only just gave the packages to your logistics coordinator. Logistics coordinator? What are you talking about? But I had misunderstood his... I can't say this word with the French accent. But I had underestimated his murderous tempers. You fool. I have no logistics coordinator. Bang! Or I guess crack! I don't know what gun sounds like that. What gun sounds like crack? Not sure about that one there. Gonna have to call the gun expert for that one. And that was no ordinary package. You two better get it back, or you'll be next. They're just shooting their SMG off into the distance. Crack, crack, crack! Lucky for me, that Karzak had been in too much of a hurry to lock his car. Hey, look! Get down! Womp? I would go more like... Something about that package I'd got didn't feel right. Once I'd put some distance between me and Karzak, I ripped it open and realized that this was about more than just drug smuggling. By the time I dumped the card, I just wanted a hot bath and a glass of wine. I needed time to think. Police are investigating reports of gunfire and an explosion in the industrial area of southern Paris. Hello? But I was out of luck. Oh, you're still here. Of course. Enjoying your new TV and waiting to enjoy your company. Oh, the TV. Thanks for installing that. No problem. What have you got there? I'm not sure. I just know that it is valuable. I think I can help you again. It's a Mayan ritual stone from the classical period, about 1200 years old. If you need to know more, there must be an expert at my university that I could put you in touch with. That would be great. Meanwhile, perhaps you could keep that stone safe? Bien sûr. Oh, and that reminds me. I have something for you. For me. You shouldn't have. Oh, it's just a little gift for a beautiful woman. No, I mean you really shouldn't have. Look, I'm sorry, I'm very tired. Thanks for everything. Before you go, Andre, did anyone phone while I was out? No. No one phoned. Continue in the game! Okay. I will continue in the game. Alright, we're here. We've made it to somewhere in South America. And we're going to, I guess, find some leads.
It was an uninteresting little wooden hut with an armed goon outside it. It was an armed guard looking after the barrier.
Welcome to Guaramonte.
Guaramonte.
Thanks. Can we get a cab to the capital?
This is the capital.
Oh.
Guaramonte City.
This is so stereotypical. They have a dock in their capital city. It looks like this. Haha, very funny. Those savages in South America don't have any infrastructure. This is such a 90s game. I bet you if I actually looked up for a town called Guaramonte, it would look nothing like this. It was a different time back then. Just rely on stereotypes. Might have spelled it wrong. Guaramonte? Doesn't that mean, like, question? I already spelled it wrong. Guaramonte? No, I don't think it's a red. That's
When's
about
the
the
next
boat, I
ship
guess.
out of here?
But senor, Don't you like our beautiful country?
Yes, I think it's great.
Oh, yeah. It's like a little piece of paradise right here on Earth.
Then why you wanna leave?
I'm just plain homesick. Like it says in the song.
A word of warning, senor. If you feel like bursting into song, bite your tongue.
Huh?
There are official restrictions on music in Guaramonte.
Baramonte. Yeah, I spell it right. But it doesn't come up with anything. Oh, here you go. I don't think it's a real place. Yeah, I think this is a fake place. Honestly, how fucked up is that when you think about it? Right? They make the game based in Paris, which is a real place, and then they invent a town for South America. They could have just made it. Could have just picked a real place. But I guess they didn't want to insult anybody by making this stereotypical place. Why is singing bad?
Music is restricted in Guaramonte?
It is part of a great cultural enrichment campaign.
Oh, so they're also
Traditional
fascist
Guaramonte
too.
music
Oh, this is so
considered unsuitable for
stereotypical.
these fast-moving times.
There's no way you could enforce anti-music in South America. Fuck you.
Easy listening.
Alright.
The guy wasn't showing much enthusiasm selling his wares. Hi.
You wanna buy something?
No, not really.
I got cabbages. Buy a cabbage, senor.
I don't think so. I didn't come all this way to buy vegetables. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Just showing my statue to people.
Put it away, senor. Tezcatlipoca brings nothing but evil.
That's
The
good to
poor guy
know.
was so freaked he didn't even mention his cabbages. Listen, have you heard of Condor Transglobal?
No. Buy a cabbage. I'll give you a discount on both purchases.
I'm not
Buy
into
a cabbage.
cabbages. See
Don't
ya.
ask me stupid questions. Buy a cabbage. Okay. I guess we're not buying any cabbages today.
Inside the hut was a chair and a small table. The man was puffing away at a crudely rolled cigar.
Game over. We didn't get any cabbages. It's over for us, yeah. What shame.
Hi there. What have you got for sale?
¿Qué?
I said, what have you got? Oh, never mind.
He gave up pretty quickly.
The old woman was preparing a food that consisted of ground maize and lots of spittle.
Man, I hate George so much.
Hi. Lovely bread.
¿Qué?
Bread. Pan?
Sí, pan.
Maybe I'll come back later when I'm hungry. The woman had an impressive display of gourds.
That sounds like a compliment. You've got an impressive display of gourds.
Those things are gourds, aren't they?
Sí.
Hey! Mind the footwear, lady.
He just insults people for being different. I love it. That's a stereotypical
fish.
American point of view.
Do you have crabs?
No, only fish.
Do you recognize this statue?
You try to eat my melted chocolate.
It is very, very bad luck. That is Tezcatlipoca, the night hunter.
I know, but I don't believe in luck, good or bad.
You may not now, but you will.
The guy looked scared out of his wits.
Go away.
Well,
Now, I like most animals, but experience had made me wary of ghosts
oh yeah, we
and
got
cats
tossed
and
on our
dogs.
ass by a goat. Well, it doesn't seem to want to speak to me. It's just a goat.
It looked to me like an early portrait of Orson Welles. In Quaramonte, defacing a poster was probably a capital offense.
Well, nobody asked you to deface it. We have a mining company here.
Hey, Nico!
Where did Nico go? Oh, there she is. I do like how she's walking around and stuff in the background.
Hola, señora.
Hi. We were wondering...
I was talking to the lady, Chico.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, dude.
Hi, my name is Nicole Collard.
Concha Garcia. How can I help you, sister?
The corporation I represent is considering a major investment in Quaramonte. Your advice, as the head of an obviously successful concern, is precisely what I'm after. My assistant, Mr. Stobart, has a few questions he'd like to ask you.
Would you be interested in these panties? They look about your size.
Is that your best line, Chico?
I'm serious. They were an unwanted gift.
Put them away before you get overexcited.
Have you heard about the forthcoming eclipse?
I don't take much interest in things like that. One of the boys might know about it.
You see this? It's my lucky piece of coal.
What's so lucky about it?
I'm not sure yet.
I don't think we believe in good luck or bad luck, I thought. He's not wearing pants. Why is he not wearing pants? I'm very confused. That's weird. Why is that happening?
Do you recognize the icon in this?
This game is so
Condor
bizarre.
Global.
Did the company operate here in Quaramonte?
Yes, they ran an old container ship, the Mayan Princess.
That's a terrible name for a ship.
Can you tell me anything about this statue?
It is Tezcatlipoca, the god of death and pestilence. That fetish would be considered by many to be a bad omen.
Yeah, I've already kind of figured that out, I guess.
Does this stone mean anything to you?
I think it is a spirit stone carved by a Mayan priest, no? I don't know which of their many gods it represents.
Would you like a dog biscuit?
Would you like a smack in the mouth, Chico?
Have you heard of a man named Karzak?
No? Who is he?
Here's
Be
the reason we
happy.
came to Quaramonte.
You haven't heard
We
of him.
think he's running a drug ring.
Well, I hope you find him, but I've never heard the name before.
Okay?
Do you know who owned Condor Transglobal?
I've no idea.
Didn't have a lot of information for us, did she?
The door led back outside to the market square. It was one of Conchita's posse of hunks.
He's a hunk because he's not wearing pants?
Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to Consolidated Mining. If you are planning to stay in Quaramonte City, may I recommend the Consolidated Mining Experience, an interactive hands-on tour of one of our deepest mines, with talking tour guides available in 3 different languages.
Wow.
A tour of a mine.
Well, this is a mining company. What else did you expect?
Fair enough.
Do you know where I could find Senor Karzak?
No, senor.
That's not good.
Do you know anything about the eclipse that's due soon?
Me? No, senor.
How come you're not wearing any pants?
I feel more alert without them. Kind of perky.
And your boss doesn't mind?
She suggested it.
Oh, that's... Somebody call HR! I would like you to not wear pants, secretary. That seems like we got a reverse there.
Disgustingly handsome man.
Disgustingly handsome, if you say so.
Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
Can't you see I'm busy? If I don't finish this stock report, the boss will be mad as hell.
Are you looking forward to the eclipse of the sun?
Not especially. Are you?
I don't know. I've never seen one. All I know about eclipses is that you shouldn't try to view them with the naked eye.
Please,
Well,
go away and let me get on with my work.
it seems so.
I couldn't understand why the female owner had surrounded herself with men like this.
Can you understand why a man would surround himself with females? Maybe that could figure something out for you? This game is so 90s,
Did you know there's
dude.
an eclipse of the sun in a few weeks' time?
Yeah, Joe told me about it. He's having a party and we're all invited.
Hell
Me and the boys
yeah!
are dressing up as evil monks.
Yeah?
Are you sure it's not
Cool.
real?
Ever hear of a guy called Karzak?
Yeah,
No,
he's
sir.
hosting the party. Oh, no, he's not. That would have been convenient if he was also hosting the party.
The guy was working away like an automaton. Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
No.
Do you know anything about the eclipse?
Yes. And I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I heard it's going to be pretty spectacular.
It's in a few weeks' time, isn't it?
9 days.
Thanks.
9 days. Okay, well, I guess we got some information, kinda.
Do you have any theories about this stone?
I think that design represents a dog, a Mexican dog.
So, this is the sacred Chihuahua stone? Sheesh.
Chihuahua stone.
Take a look at this.
Mon Dieu! Where did you get that kind of money?
It's not mine. I found that statement at Ubier's house. Take a look at this.
I like how she just makes a face.
An eclipse of the sun. Why the sudden interest in astronomy?
I found the cutting in Ubier's house.
Apparently, it's only visible from Central America.
Good thing we're there.
Take a look at this, Nico.
That's disgusting, George. Why are you carrying it around with you?
I have no
I don't
clue.
know. I just can't seem to part with it.
I can't delete out of my inventory for some reason.
Guess what this is? Go on, guess.
It's wrought iron, probably from a chimney stack on an old stove.
Well,
Wow, she's pretty
I suppose
good.
it could be.
She knows her stuff. She knows her
How'd you
stuff
know
about...
that?
My grandfather used to work in a foundry.
Oh.
Would you like a biscuit?
Gourmet dog? Have you been eating those things?
Yeah, they're
George?
delicious.
Sure, they're great.
He has not been eating them.
Labano tells me he's been seeing a lot of you.
We meet sometimes for lunch, a drink. After you'd gone back to the States, I was pretty lonely, you know.
Lonely? You must have been desperate. Couldn't you just visit the zoo or something?
Yeah, get a dog or a cat. Probably would have been nicer to have a cat.
It was a store cupboard.
Okay. Can we go into the cupboard, though? Will they let us? I knew it.
Keep out of there.
We need to figure a way to distract her.
That's where the explosives are stored.
Explosives? In an office? Maybe we need an explosive.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the guy. I had nothing else to talk about.
I feel like we're supposed to be able to get into this explosives container, but how is the question. I'm not sure how. George needs to... George is... I don't know what George is. He has some problems, all I can say. All we learned is that there's a party for the eclipse happening. I'm not sure if that was useful for anything.
A couple of musicians stood watching life go on around them. They looked pretty depressed.
Oh no. Is that the tourist?
Hey, cheer up, guys.
Not the
What's
same
with the long
tourist, is
faces?
it?
Our pipe player has been arrested and thrown in jail.
Poor Miguel.
Aw.
He never broke the law in his life.
The
Do you
pipe
guys know
player.
anything about a total eclipse?
What is it?
It's like when the sun is hidden by the moon.
He's crazy.
My cousin Alfredo swears he saw it happen once. But that was after he stupidly consumed a cocktail of peyote and antibiotics.
Take a look at the design on this label.
I have seen that before.
Where?
There was a ship flying a flag just like that.
Yeah, the
When
Mayan
did you see this
princess.
ship?
3 months ago. It was here, at the docks.
That's a long time ago.
What do you make of this little worm?
No good. It's dead.
Sure it's dead. You think I'd carry it around in my pocket if it wasn't?
My pet worm died. No.
Have you seen anything like...
I, the hungry chief.
Why are you carrying the thing around with you, senor? Don't you know who it is?
Sure, it's Tezcatlipoca. But it's only a little carving.
It brings death, senor. Death and destruction.
Probably should stop showing that to people. But I guess I'm gonna.
Have you any
I'm gonna
idea
die
what this
and
is?
have destruction
Nothing
anyways.
but me neither.
It's Joe's store part. He's gonna die. Didn't we die once already? Yeah, we already died once. So.
Would either of you guys care for a biscuit?
A dog biscuit, senor?
Are you trying to insult us?
No, really, they're good.
We'll take your word for it.
If they weren't shaped like
Why don't you
bones,
try
they would
playing a
never
tune
know.
to cheer yourselves up.
No, we should be looking for real jobs.
We
What's
could
this?
earn 10 times as much down the mines.
Yeah, you're
My
too old
cousin
for the mines.
Was earning 8 pesos an hour.
Before he lost his legs in the accident,
Yeah, that's the risk there.
Tell me about the accident at the mine.
there was an explosion at Teoculcan. 30 miners were buried alive.
They got some of them out, though.
2 of them, including your cousin, and they left half of him behind.
That's awful.
Why was Miguel put in jail?
For playing folk music.
What?
It's
No!
true, senor. He insisted on playing traditional Cuaramonte music, even though it's illegal.
That's terrible.
What was the ship with the condor flag?
A terrible law.
I don't know, senor. We weren't allowed near the docks.
That's right. Usually we meet the ships when they tie up.
We play to the tourists.
Well, when the Condor ship came in, we were told to go away.
If I went to South America and there was a band not singing in the square, that's like going to Scotland and not hearing bagpipes. Like, why would you do that? That's terrible.
I
There's a tourist
recognized
here.
the woman immediately.
Oh, it's not-
Last time I'd seen her was in a
What she-
market in
that-
Syria.
what is
It
the
was Pearl
chances?
Henderson, the globe-trotting bargain hunter.
Somehow here in Quadramonte, of all places.
George Stobart, well, of all the...
Thanks for remembering my
Mrs.
name.
Henderson. Boy, this is some coincidence, huh?
When you've been married to a fruitcake like Dwayne as long as I have, you stop believing in
A fruitcake.
I'd met Pearl and Dwayne on the other side of the globe in Syria. He was an army veteran who suspected he was working for the CIA, but wasn't sure. She was less obviously deranged.
She's still deranged, but less.
Take a look at this news cutting, Pearl.
You'll have to read it to me, George. I left my specs in a gay bar in Santa Barbara.
Well,
You're
it's about
definitely
an
wearing
eclipse of the
glasses
sun,
right now,
which is
but
due to
okay.
occur in a few weeks' time.
You'd think the government would warn us about these kind of things.
But
It's
not dangerous,
or
yeah.
anything. Apparently, the best place to view the eclipse is right here in Quaramonte.
Oh, my.
Lucky.
She didn't appear to be the slightest bit interested.
Yeah, you can't buy a Eclipse.
Is Dwayne here with you, Mrs. Henderson?
Why, sure, I couldn't leave him home alone. Since Dwayne came back from the war, we couldn't bear to be apart.
So, where is he now?
We ain't speaking.
We're apart, but we're not speaking.
Look at this, Pearl. A tequila worm.
We're not
Don't you
apart, but
bring
we're...
that thing anywhere near me, honey. I swear I'll scream like a hog on a hot plate.
What do you make of this statue, Pearl?
Ooh-wee, that's a spitting image of Dwayne's brother Sheridan.
Oh, we've learned that he has a brother.
Maybe, but it's him all right.
Well, he's the depiction of evil, supposedly.
What does this mean to you, Pearl?
What cute little feathers. Why, if you had 2 of those, they'd sure make nice earrings.
This isn't intended for frivolous personal adornment, Pearl. It's a dart, tipped with a fast-acting, muscle-numbing poison.
Pardon me, I stand corrected, honey.
Sometimes I got the feeling that communication with Pearl was like sending signals out into space. Maybe, if you waited long enough, you'd get an intelligent answer back. But it was a long shot.
That's how I feel when I talk to you, George.
Oh, that's pretty. What's that thing supposed to be, a rabbit?
That looks like a wolf or a coyote. Okay.
Well, it sure is cute.
I was surprised she didn't ask me where she could buy one. Why aren't you speaking to Dwayne?
Because he's an old spoil sport sourpuss. I want to visit one of those old pyramid places, but Dwayne says he has to stay in town.
Right. And you don't want to go on your own.
Well, there's no point in going to the pyramid if there's no one around to take my picture.
I'll go with you.
Is Dwayne still working for the CIA?
If he is, he doesn't know it. He's what they call a snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No,
Sleeper agent.
this is different. He used to think he worked for them, but the psychotherapy cured him of that. What he doesn't realize is that now he really does work for them. At least that's the way I understood it.
What brings you to Quaramonte, Pearl?
What takes me just about anywhere's the market.
You drove 2,000 miles to go shopping?
Shopping is my role.
I don't
in the
think she
economy of the
drove
great
here.
design, George.
Catch you later, Pearl.
I doubt she drove here herself. Anything else out here? The truck. Oh, it's Dwayne.
It was Pearl's husband, Dwayne. Hey, Mr. Anderson. Good to see you again.
Do I know you, son?
George Stobart, remember? In Syria? I sold you a statue.
I remember that. Pearl was mighty vexed when the paint came off.
Look, I'm sorry. I'll give you back the $50.
No,
Oh, I have a wallet now.
You suckered me fair and square.
Okay, sure.
What do you think of these
That's a normal
panties,
reaction to
Dwayne?
that.
Lord, hot stuff, George. You buy those for your girl?
No, a guy we knew in Paris bought them for her.
Oh, you're a threesome then.
Yeah, let's go.
Why are you looking at me like that, George?
Come on, George, give it a thought.
Forget it.
Labano's not so bad. Just think what you could do with that
A shipping
ponytail.
company called Condor Transglobal.
Sure I do. You have to get up pretty early to catch Dwayne with his pants down.
What? You beat me to it?
Condor Transglobal is all wound up. Seems like my investigations scared them off.
Would you like to borrow my lucky piece of coal, Dwayne?
What's so lucky about it?
Well, we made it to Quaramonte in one piece.
When you've been here a few days, you won't look on that as luck.
All right, haha.
Would you like a biscuit, Dwayne?
Oh no, those gourmet dog snacks bring me out in a rash.
You've tried them?
They were on special offer. Pearl bought a whole crate. When I asked her if she was thinking of keeping a dog too, she just laughed.
Did you drive all the way down here?
Hell no. Pearl did the driving while I followed the maps. The way she handled the wheel, you'd think she'd been trucking half her life.
She's a multi-talented woman.
Why did you bring a huge truck like that?
George, I'm on a top-secret classified mission for Uncle Sam. This truck is a rolling bomb. 400 pounds of nitrate fertilizer with a plastique initiator. They'll hear the bang in China. Gee, I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, they're really bad at the balancing, but I can't change. But I guess I could leave that in conversation. I'm not sure why the audio balancing is so bad. Just turn off the music. And make the speech really loud. It doesn't even tell me how much I'm increasing or decreasing anything.
Mr. Henderson had a strange look of determination on his face. I spoke to Pearl earlier.
Yeah? Did she mention that we had a kind of falling out?
Yes, she did.
Take her to
get over
the... Okay. I guess that's the end of that conversation.
Did you know that traditional music is illegal in Quaramonte?
Is that so? Seems reasonable to me.
What the
No,
hell?
really. The leader of the band in the square has been in prison just because of the music he played.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but that fella, Miguel, he's an agitator.
What's the real reason the musician was imprisoned?
Handed out subversive literature at the mines. That so-called general was waiting for Miguel when he got back into town.
Wow, he knows all the
Marched
deep
him off
gossip,
to
huh?
jail at gunpoint on a charge of inciting a riot.
Not a workers' union. That's illegal.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Sounds like a comic book villain to me, son.
He's the man behind Condor, and the rat who kidnapped Nico.
You know, the first time I met you, I was deeply impressed with your naive simplicity. I said to Pearl, if we ever had kids, I would have wanted a boy like George.
Maybe they're
But
secretly
I
my
underestimated
parents.
you, son.
I think it's really funny that he said it sounds like a comic book villain, and then we're literally kind of in a comic book-based game. Very fourth wall breaking there.
Are you still working for... you know who?
You know I can't talk about my work, George. That's between me and Uncle Sam.
Alright, well, good luck with that, Dwayne. That's gonna be a big reveal. Dwayne was behind it all
He's a
along.
friendly-looking guy.
Hello, friendly-looking guy.
Hi, I'm George Stobart. What do you think of these panties?
Awesome. You wear them?
No.
I would love
someone
to see
sent
him
them
in
to my
them.
girlfriend.
Thoughtful.
Have you heard about the eclipse of the sun?
Sure, I'm having a party to celebrate it. Drop by.
Hey!
Sure. Plenty of food, plenty of wine,
Yeah,
and everyone's invited.
and no music.
Except the general.
I agree. The general. Fuck the general.
Do you recognize the design on this label?
Why, sure. That's the Condor Transglobal Shipping Company logo.
Do they have an office in Quaramonte?
No, but they ship out from here.
That's what I thought.
Okay, but where do they go?
Do you know what this statue
Where's
represents?
the logistical
Good
center?
I used to carve things like that to sell to tourists. But it scared people around here, so I stopped.
I wonder if this is one of his carvings.
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
That's obsidian. It's a volcanic rock which has cooled so fast that...
Yeah. Look, I'm not interested in geology.
Well, then why
You're
did you
not.
ask?
I suppose you want to know about the carved picture on it.
That's right.
Then the guy you should talk to is the professor. He was here a while ago.
The professor we know, or a different
Tell me about
professor?
the mining company.
The general closed down one of their mines after the explosion. Lots of folks lost their lives. I was lucky. I only lost my legs.
Oh, this is the
Did you see the ship with the condor
family
flag?
member of the band.
No.
But the dock is just the other side of the square.
Might as well be the other side of the moon.
Somebody get this guy some prosthetics. He's stuck on this little mat. He can't go anywhere. Okay. I guess let's go into the jail. I doubt we'll have back and forth conversations, though sometimes we do. Maybe we can ask the mining rep about the explosion.
I hear you drove all the way to Quaramonte in a truck.
That's right. You would not believe the state of
I
some
would,
of those
actually.
roads. Makes me downright sad to think there's still some places you can't reach in an automobile. In this day and age, you'd think there'd be decent highways just about anywhere folk choose to go.
Well, that costs
Did you
money.
know that the truck was full of explosives?
Whatever gave you that idea, as if I couldn't guess?
Your husband. He was exaggerating, wasn't he?
Sometimes I wonder how I'm gonna cope with Dwayne's over-fertile imagination.
Catch you later, Pearl.
Over fertile imagination.
I had nothing else to talk about.
Maybe we can talk to something with Nico?
There was nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about at that time.
Okay, then we'll go into the police office.
I have done just as I have been instructed, Professor.
That guy looks evil.
With the mine closed down, there'll be no one
Oh, it's the
around
general.
to observe your excavations. Ah, I have visitors.
Just remember what I told you, General. There's really no need to make a martyr out of that man.
There's the professor we need to talk to. Why does he have this evil smile?
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Senor. Welcome to Quarmonte.
Thanks. My name's George Stobart from California.
But what is this? An angel come down to earth.
Nicole Collard. Enchanté, mon général.
Pardon me, senorita, but I couldn't help myself.
Senora, excuse you.
Look, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
You've come to the right place, senor. Tourist information. General Graciento, at your service.
Do you know anything about the forthcoming eclipse, General?
Such things do not interest me, senor.
No, you're more interested in being a fascist, I expect.
Take a look at this label.
Si, senor. Condor Transglobal.
Can you tell me where to find their offices?
No, senor. I never heard of them, and neither did Ronaldo.
The lady at the mining company told us a ship belonging to Condor was here recently.
Conchita Garcia is crazy. If there had been a ship, do you think I wouldn't have noticed?
I think you're covering for him, but I'm not going to say that, hopefully, because I'll get
What
shot.
do you think of these panties, General?
Oh boy, fabuloso.
They're yours. Tell me
Fabuloso.
all you know about Karzak.
Karzak? I never heard of him.
Of course.
Do I get the panties now? I told you all I know.
You told me nothing.
Why would I give him the panties, dude? They haven't
Have
been
you ever
worn
seen
or anything.
anything like this before?
That's a native carving, isn't it? Where did you get it?
We picked it up in the market as a souvenir.
Oh, that's not good.
Would you like a biscuit?
Are you trying to bribe me?
Well, every man has his price.
Mine
Dog
is more than
biscuit.
a dog cookie, Senor Stobart.
It's the panties, though.
We've had enough of Quaramonte, and we want out.
Am I stopping you?
Who was the guy you were talking to when we arrived?
Professor Ubier.
Oh!
A visitor, senor, like yourselves.
Aha!
Did you say Ubier?
Si,
He's the guy who almost got us killed.
Professor Ubier, a French archaeologist.
And he
What's
killed his
Ubier
wife.
doing in Quaramonte?
Researching our rich and glorious past, senor. The
That's nice of
professor is
him.
planning an expedition to some Mayan ruins. He came to see me to get an excavation permit.
Are there any ruins around the city?
Of course, senor. Quarmonte has everything.
I have a friend who wants to visit an historical site.
Ronaldo will only be too pleased to conduct a guided tour. When he's dealt with today's paperwork, of course.
Okay. Why did you make music
Is it
illegal?
true there's a restriction on music in Quaramonte?
Yes, there is. An emergency measure introduced by Nuestra Senora.
Folk music is a link with the past for some of these people. Take away their musical roots and what do they got
It's
left?
their culture,
Easy
man.
listening.
You think easy listening could replace a musical heritage hundreds of years old?
Why not? It happened in your country.
That's not true. There's people who still listen to bluegrass. I guess there aren't people who listen to indigenous music. Sadly.
I hear there was an accident at the mine a few months ago.
That's correct.
A lot of men killed, weren't there?
A few.
30?
Barely 1% of the working population.
This is the tourist office? It says police on the sign outside.
It is both, senor. I am a man of many parts.
Mostly
I can see
corruption.
that, General.
Yeah.
Are you sure you never heard of Condor?
Oh, yes.
The company is registered here in Quaramonte City.
You are mistaken, senorita.
The musicians out in the
Senora.
square say that a ship flying the Condor flag was birthed here.
They are simple peasants. They will go along with anything you say in the hopes of parting you from your money.
Condor is run by Karzak, isn't it?
Wrong again, senor. Karzak has nothing to do with anything called Condor.
I thought you didn't know who he
Whoever he
was.
is.
Whoever he
Keep a
is.
record of companies registered in Quaramonte.
Of course, senorita. Unfortunately, All the records were destroyed by a flash flood.
Corruption is
back.
deep. Deep corruption.
A couple of special offer letters were strewn across the desk.
We need to distract this guy, though.
A
He has a
safe
safe,
was
too.
tucked under the desk.
How do we distract this guy?
It was a computer monitor with some kind of outdated game displayed on it. I didn't have time to get sidetracked by playing computer games.
Computer games?
It was the map which the general had been showing to Professor Oubier.
Senor. Leave the child alone.
We have to get these guys distracted somehow.
A filing cabinet stood in the corner.
Or we have to get these guys out of
He had the eyes
here.
of a Cocker Spaniel set in a face like a deflated souffle. I couldn't help
Mm,
wondering
delicious.
what had driven him to work for a man like the general.
Money? Usually it's money.
Hi, I'm George Stobart.
Hello, senor. How can I help you?
You know anything about this eclipse?
No, senor. El General keeps me in the dark about most things.
What do you do then? Are you just like a secretary?
Do you recognize this statue?
Tezcatlipoca. The night wind. Take it away, senor. That stone is cursed.
Would you like a gourmet dog snack biscuit?
I would love one, senor. But I would have a problem with my teeth.
Soak it in some water.
No, senor. If the general catches me eating on duty, he'll knock them out.
Goodness
I'm
gracious.
trying to get out of Quaramonte.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd be able to buy back half my family.
Buy
Never
back?
mind them. What about my visa?
We don't take visa.
I didn't ask if you take a visa. I want you to give me a visa.
I can't help you, senor. I don't understand these things.
Are there any ancient pyramids near Quaramonte?
Si, senor. But it's not very impressive. It's in ruins.
That's perfect. Would you be willing to give a guided tour of the ruins?
I can't. The general would have a fit if I left all this paperwork.
I'd
Oh,
like
he
to
said
visit
I would be
your
able
prisoner.
to, though.
Condemned prisoners aren't allowed visitors.
Condemned?
To death. He is to be executed. Knowing my luck, I will probably have to shoot him myself.
That's
Amnesty
awful.
International's gonna hear about this. I thought Miguel was arrested for playing the wrong kind of music.
Si, senor, he was.
And that carries the death penalty?
That's ridiculous.
No. You think we're crazy? While being questioned, he confessed to being an anti-government agent. So long.
Okay. Okay. We can't. I want to free this guy, but I'm not sure how. Or if I even can.
I wasn't going to try investigating the passage while the general was sat there.
What can I do? I don't know. I don't see a lot of things I could interact with. Lipstick? What would lipstick do?
He would have no interest.
Is there something we can find, maybe?
Do you have a map of Quaramonte?
A map? I'm sorry, senor, but I don't.
What about the one on the wall?
Ah, that is an archaeological survey map, senor. Not suitable for tourists.
I'll be back.
That's a shame.
I had nothing else I wanted to ask him. The filing cabinet was probably locked. The safe was undoubtedly locked. I had no need for junk mail, especially someone else's.
He won't let me leave while the general's here. Oh. I'm in the police station. What next? Look around the police station and talk to General and Ronaldo. Yeah, we definitely did that. I don't think there's anything else to really talk about here. I guess we'll leave for now until I can figure out what to do here.
Why did you show him the stone?
I thought maybe he might know something about it.
Well, he does now, for sure. He knows we have it.
That man we saw talking to the general was Ubier. Didn't you recognize him?
I never met him, remember? The guy I called in Paris claimed to be Oublié, but he sounded nothing like the man in the police station. Maybe
He must have been here all the time.
He is innocent.
No.
It's too much
He's
of a
working
coincidence
with
that he's here in Quaramonte.
the company.
You came on a little strong with the general.
I was merely flattering his ego, Georges. Every man has his Achilles heel.
And for him,
Maybe,
it's underwear.
But that guy's weakness isn't in his foot. Did you notice that chart on the police station wall?
Yes, it looked like a map to me, but I couldn't make out the details.
Whatever it was, the general didn't want us to see it.
Where did the professor go? Oh, here he is.
Professor Ubier?
Yes? Who are you?
My name is Stobart.
George Stobart.
Take a look at this, Professor. What have you got to say about that?
Where did you get this?
Never mind that. How do you explain these withdrawals?
I left my financial affairs in the hands of my secretary.
Including the withdrawal of funds in cash from your personal account?
I trust Gwyneth implicitly.
And why Marseille? Why the very place my girlfriend was taken?
That's obvious, Stobart. We are both the victims of the same devious plot.
Now,
Sure.
what plot?
I have no idea.
Do you know anything about this eclipse, Professor?
He's an archaeologist,
Of
not a
course.
science.
It's not the reason I'm here in Quaramonte, but I'm looking forward to seeing it all the same.
Do you see this label?
Yes. It refers to a company named Condor. What of it?
You
I
use it
traced
to
that
export your
company
goods.
here to Quaramonte. Do you know where I can find the offices of Condor Transglobal?
The company no longer exists. They went bankrupt recently.
Yeah, like yesterday. Did they?
I have proof that you are directly involved with Condor.
I used them as shippers to transport artifacts to a gallery in Paris. Beyond that, I have no connection with the company, which, as I said, no longer exists.
Conveniently no longer exists.
Can you identify this statue, Professor?
Oh, yes. Tezcatlipoca, the Lord of Darkness,
A Central American god, right?
a supreme deity. Tezcatlipoca means, literally, smoking mirror. There. You see the mirror shield in his left hand? The Mayans believed he could look into the mirror and see into the hearts of men. He was the wind which came howling in the night in search of victims, and victims they gave him by the thousand.
Human sacrifices?
Men,
Sounds about
women,
right.
children,
For a
animals, anything
stereotypical
that
god.
breathed. The steps of his temple ran red with the blood of sacrifices. The Mayans have a legend that says he'll return one day. I hope I'm not around to see it.
I think you will be, unfortunately. This game just reminded me of something, which is that I got in an argument with my dad, I don't know, a couple months back on the podcast about Central America being a thing we learned in school. And he was like, the longest I've been alive, there's no such thing as Central America. Mexico is part of North America and there's South America, and that's it. But this game is actual proof that in the 90s or even the early 2000s, Central America was a commonly used phrase meaning Mexico and the Mexican area. So, fun fact there for anybody who's not, I guess they don't teach that in school anymore. I mean, my dad didn't go to school in the 90s, did he? He went to school in the 70s, but I guess in the 70s they weren't teaching about this area as Central America. They were just keep treating it as North America. But after that, what I would consider this kind of anti-foreigner, stereotyping kind of era of the 90s, Mexicans became othered, and now they were part of Central America instead of North America. That's very interesting to me. As a cultural person, as a culture, I have a culture degree, I guess. Anyways, let's not show him the stone, because I guess
What's your interest
that
in
might
the
be
eclipse,
bad.
Professor?
Oh, it's purely a layman's curiosity. History is my subject, not astronomy. But I've been
Archaeology is the
fascinated
subject,
by
I
the
thought.
movements of the heavenly bodies since I was a child. I wouldn't miss a total eclipse for the world.
Does the eclipse have some special significance for you?
For me? No. For the ancient Mayans, it marked the end of the Fifth Age.
Perhaps we should be celebrating.
Ah, no. The end of each age heralds destruction on a global scale.
Oh no!
Fifth is the final age.
We're
ending
gonna
in the
die!
total destruction of the Earth.
This was before the 21st century this game came out.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Yes, I know him. In fact, if it wasn't for Kazak, I wouldn't be here.
What?
He's financing my expedition.
Well, that's nice of him.
Tell me
You
about
kill your wife.
Professor.
Please, I don't want to talk about her.
Yeah, because you murdered her. You murderer. I don't know if you murdered her. I don't know if he actually murdered that. Also, hello, Senior Derp Phrase. I didn't see you in chat there. My bad. But, I haven't seen you in a while, so welcome, welcome. I keep on closing my things by accident. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Activate. There you go. Why don't you want to talk about her?
Maybe you don't, but I do.
I think
Why
she was
was
great.
she known as the Little Dachshund?
It was just a silly pet name I used to call her. Somehow some damned reporter found out.
But why did you call the... Was she really long? Or, like, I don't understand what the name meant.
What do you know about my girlfriend's abduction?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She was invited to your mansion in Paris.
Not by me, she wasn't. I haven't been home for nearly 7 months.
So it was Labano's fault.
Have you ever employed a Central American butler or servant?
I've never employed any kind of servant, monsieur.
Would you like some dog biscuits?
Would you like a biscuit?
No, thank you.
You should, they're good.
One day somebody will accept my
I
dog.
can't get enough of these things.
He's eating the dog biscuit. I don't know if we should... Let's show him the thing.
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
Where did you get that?
That's my business.
How much do you want for it?
It's not for sale.
Well, he knows about it now.
Do you think the general was involved with Condor?
I know he was.
No. And if he's a general, I'm a Buddhist. No,
You
that
look like
fella's
Buddha.
just a mouthpiece for the real power in Quaramonte.
Karzak. And who would that be?
So the general is nothing but a puppet?
He's like Pinocchio before he met the Blue Rinse Fairy. Strictly strings and wood.
Who's pulling the strings?
His mother. Better known as La Presidenta, the dictator.
Gonna have to say no. But that's a really great insult to have on somebody. Isn't it? All wood. Strings. You're all strings and wood. You're a puppet.
Why don't you want the general at your party?
Because he's a
Because if he
bastard.
comes, he'll bring those damned music albums from the 70s.
Oh no. And he'll get angry if you play folk music. That's a very interesting reason to not want him there. But sure. Do I have anything to ask Pearl? Maybe she can take me to the ruins. We can find where they are.
Have you met the guy who calls himself the general?
No, I haven't. Is he a real general?
I guess
he
so.
has some
He wears
medals.
a lot of medals on his
Yeah.
chest. The wrong side of his chest. At least for any army I'd ever seen. Catch you later, Pearl.
Okay.
Tell me about the general. You know, the guy in charge around here.
We don't want to talk about him, senor.
How come? No one can hear you. Well, only that old goat.
In Quaramonte, we have a saying. Don't tell your old goat what you don't want your wife to know.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Gossip spreads, man. Rumors, dude. I wonder if we can talk to anybody else. I doubt it.
Go away!
Do you have to spit like that?
See. You think I want to swallow that crap?
What I mean is, it can't be doing your business any good. I'm sure you'd sell a lot more gourds if you didn't.
Nobody ever complained before.
Okay, I can see I'm not getting through. I wasn't gonna get anything out of the gourd lady except spit.
Stop telling people what to do with their spit, George.
Do you recognize this statue?
Por Dios! Put it away! You will bring bad luck to Quaramonte.
There's already bad
I'm
luck
sorry.
here. Don't worry about that. Did we talk to this guy? I don't remember talking to this guy. Oh no, he was the cabbage guy.
You change your mind. You want to buy cabbages after all. How many you want? 2? 3?
At least
None.
5.
Don't come crying to me if you die of scurvy.
Why would
He
I die of
wasn't gonna be any
scurvy?
help.
What am I dying of scurvy for?
Nuestra Senora is la Presidenta, right?
Si, señor. The First Lady of Quaramonte.
I guess that's her picture I've seen on the posters, huh?
That's her. Quite a looker, no?
I didn't
If you
see
like
it.
big, middle-aged military women.
Si, señor. I do.
Well, everyone's got their type.
So, what has La Presidenta done for this country? Apart from emasculating its music.
I don't know if that's
Take a look around
emasculation.
you, señor. The splendid docks, the walk-in shopping mall, but most of all, she has brought prosperity.
Where?
For the first time in the history of Quaramonte, we have an export trade.
And what would that be?
We've had enough. We're going back to the ship.
Okay. You show me your brown card?
Huh? What brown card is that?
The official exit visa.
I like how they have the exit visa. Like, you can't leave the country unless you have an exit visa.
There was nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about at that time.
Maybe we can ask the mining company more questions. I'm not really sure how to get this general out of his office so that we can talk to somebody else.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the guy. Do you know Professor Ubier?
Yes. I understand he is about to embark on an archaeological expedition. He hired some equipment from me earlier today.
I overheard
Oh,
him talking
interesting.
to the general. I think they're working together.
What? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have hired out the equipment. Now,
Oh,
why
no.
would the general be interested in an archaeologist?
Can you tell me about the accident at the mine?
Accident? He was sabotaged.
Oh!
Somebody wanted my mine closed down for good.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about, the general
Do
and
you
the
have any
archaeologist.
evidence that the mine was sabotaged?
Not yet, but I'll get to the bottom of it. There'd been trouble at that mine for several months. The workforce was getting smaller every day. Someone had started a rumor among the men that the mine was cursed. Now the entire operation has been closed down.
That's
Where's the
definitely
site of the
sabotage.
Several days upriver at a remote area known as Teoculcan.
I feel like I should be able to do something, but I'm not sure what. I'm pressing the wrong button. I need to see the chart and get to the Presidenta. How do I get rid of the general? See, we're already 40% complete, supposedly. Maybe with the chapter? Maybe not the game, but the chapter. I hope this game is not short. Though I guess I don't know when there's chapters at all. It's kind of unclear.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask that guy.
Just wondering if there's anything we could ask more. We could ask.
There was nothing else. There was nothing.
I think we got all the information we can get. Not sure what to do. I guess we should use another hint. Yeah, okay. Create a distraction, yeah, but unless I can get these guys to start playing their music.
Hey, Nico!
Look at yelling at her like she's a dog. Hey there, Nico! Come, Nico! I've already talked to him about the chart. That was not helpful.
I'd asked him all I'd wanted to for now.
I'm pretty sure I talked to Dwayne, but I didn't get any information from Dwayne. Did I get more dialogues from something? Oh, the professor's gone now. That's suspicious.
Is Miguel the reason you're here?
Pretty smart, George. I was supposed to make contact with him.
He's part of your spy
By the time
network.
I found him, though, he was in jail. I've been trying to figure out a way to get him out since then.
Sounds good to me. Count me in.
Good man, George. All I need is a detonator.
How come you brought a truckload of explosives but no detonator?
Call me old-fashioned, but I say packing trunks is woman's work. I left the packing to Pearl, and I can't find a darn thing. Just
Woman's
hope you remember
work.
to bring my denture polish. I'd sure hate to arrive back in the States with tar on my teeth.
Did you find any evidence of
Have you tried
Condor's
asking
drug
her?
smuggling operations?
Drugs? Hell no! Condor was a cover for the illegal export of Mayan artifacts.
So who was behind Condor Transglobal?
It was registered in the name of Edan.
Did you get the guy?
I don't think he ever existed. Edan backwards spells Nady, Spanish for nobody.
Ooh, that is interesting. If that's true. Like, Dwayne is either actually a spy or not a spy, and he's paranoid. Maybe we can ask Pearl where the detonator is.
Do you know where I could buy a detonator?
Did Dwayne put you up to this by any chance?
Just a little bit.
Oh, I get it. This is to detonate the truckload of explosives, right?
Yes.
Hey, come on, I was kidding. Did you think I was serious?
I know what you boys are like when you get together and make plans. Dwayne says he could solve all the world's problems if he had enough missiles.
Yeah,
Catch
just
you
kill
later, Pearl.
everybody. Detonator. This guy won't talk to me because I showed him the evil thing. Oh wait, the detonator's probably in the mining place, but I don't know how to distract anybody. How do I distract anybody? I have so many random junk items and I don't think they're useful at all.
Hey! Stay out of that cupboard.
Do you have any kind of detonating device in stock?
Sure. They're kept in that cupboard.
I don't suppose you have one spare?
I can't simply give you a device like that, no without a damn good reason.
The General has a chart in his office, which he was discussing with Ubier.
Perhaps that chart will tell us where they're heading.
Maybe, but I can't get anywhere near it while the General and his sidekick are there.
Really?
Hey!
Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Oh,
Stay out.
yeah. Okay, but that didn't convince her to actually help me, though.
I had nothing else to...
Ask the secretary about it, maybe?
I guess a mining company must use explosives, right?
Not in the accounts and ledger section, to my knowledge.
That was not helpful.
I had nothing else to talk about.
How do I distract these guys? I just don't think I have anything useful for distractions. Maybe you can talk to the ex-miner guy?
I had nothing else. I had nothing more to say. I had nothing else to ask him.
Where do I get this mining device detonator thing? There's a room here, but I don't think I can do anything with it. I don't think any people at the market have anything for me. I like using all my hints in this game to figure out what to do.
Could you distract the general while I took a look at that chart?
You're kidding. Did you see the way he was leering at me?
So, you can distract
You'd make
him.
a great snake charmer. Come on. 5 minutes is all I
Snake
need.
charmer.
Well, maybe. But it's your harebrained scheme. You do the talking.
Oh, not snake charming, dude. Oh, we're playing music again? What? What am I getting stuck on? I'm getting stuck on something. There we go.
There was nothing else. My girlfriend has a favor she wants to ask you, General.
For you, my dear. Anything.
Disgusting, man.
I've changed my mind.
Oh, no, you haven't. She's embarrassed about asking you for an interview, General.
An interview?
Interview with me?
Yeah, you're just so great. Fabuloso.
I want to write a story about you.
You hear that, Ronaldo? An exclusive glossy spread about your
Glossy.
beloved
I can't promise the glossiness.
Si, Signor General.
He doesn't
Look
care.
after things here. I'm going back to my apartment and I don't want to be disturbed.
Oh no, poor Nico.
I'll get you for this, George Stobart.
Don't worry. If you're gone for more than a couple of hours, I'll come and get you.
Yeah, I'm not scared of... What the hell? Let me just get my girlfriend to be sexually assaulted real quick. Messed up.
No, 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 Signor. The General said nobody must see that chart.
He won't know unless you tell him.
You don't know him, senor. He will worm it out of me as easily as he de-waxes his ear.
Okay. I'd have to get rid of him. I didn't have time to get sidetracked by playing computer games. I had no need. The safe was undoubted. I'd still have to figure out how to get rid.
How to get rid of Ronaldo? Throw a worm at him.
Never mind.
Okay, that didn't work.
Never mind.
I don't know if there's anything I can
Never mind.
interact with. Or would any of this stuff do anything? Some lipstick.
Never mind.
Never mind. Use a sleeping dart.
Never mind. No, that's wrong.
Sorry, I don't know what to do.
Never mind.
I'm supposed to be distracting this guy somehow. At least he'll be gone for a couple hours. Maybe I can convince the band to storm to get their band member out?
I had nothing else.
Maybe I could make the goat attack him? This goat must be useful for something.
The mournful look.
I guess we can't do anything with the goat. Nah. Great. I don't know what to do.
There was nothing else.
Did I ask the mining company to just... I don't know.
In Quaramonte, defacing a...
Yeah, okay.
I had nothing.
How do I distract this guy? I don't have anything distraction worthy. Maybe... Oh, wait. Maybe Pearl wants a tour. No, but that doesn't work because he has all that paperwork. I can't convince Pearl to tell him to go...
I had no more to talk.
Yeah. This whole section is so long, and I don't know what to do.
I had nothing else.
They definitely went more complicated on the stuff. Maybe, maybe I can give him a dog biscuit, because now nobody's... General isn't here. To tell him no?
I'd still have... Would you take my friend to the ruins
Yeah, here we
now
go.
the General's gone?
I'd be honored, senor.
Thanks. I'll go get her.
Okay, there we go. So, it was the Pearl thing. I just... I didn't activate the dialogue from the guard.
I've made the arrangements for your visit to the temple, Pearl.
Oh, that's just great, George. Why don't you come too, honey?
I'd love to, but right now I have to save the world.
I don't know if we're saving the world, but okay. That's a lot. That's a lot to assume there, George, that we're saving the world. Maybe we are. Are they distracted now?
Listen, sweetie. I'm looking for an official guide to take me to the old pyramid.
For a lovely lady, I would go to the ends of the earth.
Wow.
For you, I will go as far as the pyramid and back.
Okay.
But what about your husband?
What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Let's go, Beanpole.
Beanpole? Is that... Okay, I guess it's just me then. Alone in this
As Pro
office.
and Ronaldo set out for the ruined pyramid, I prepared to search the police station.
What was that?
The safe was undoubtedly locked.
Something just printed
I
off
had
the
no need for
phone.
junk mail,
The fax machine?
especially someone else's.
Yes.
The filing cabinet was probably locked.
Okay. Why don't you go look? These not interactable things. The scourge of my point-to-click adventure. Oh shit!
It was a length of rope, knotted in a hangman's noose.
They're gonna hang him in the jail? Why?
It was Miguel, the musician.
Poor Miguel.
I'm George Stobart. You're Miguel the musician, aren't you?
Ex-musician, senor. My career is finished.
So is your
Going
life.
to jail could be the boost your career needed.
Senor, I would rather die than live with this shame.
Why is that noose hanging from the bars?
Ronaldo strung it up for me to hang myself.
What a nice guy.
Don't cry for me, Senor Stobart. When I am dead, the goddess will take my soul to rest in paradise.
Have you heard of a guy called Karzak?
Yes. The old man spoke of him.
The foreigner?
Oubier.
Professor Oubier?
That's right. This man Karzak is Ubier's boss.
I knew it.
There was nothing I wanted. I couldn't reach the noose.
There's only something I could use to grab it.
Someone had thoughtfully provided little shades for the light bulbs. The rest of the prison area looked like an English public toilet. I couldn't reach the light.
This jail cell seems to be open, but I can't get in there. I don't think there's anything I could do to interact with anything. I don't have any a long pole or anything. Yeah, I don't have anything like actually useful.
It was a length of rope. I couldn't reach.
I guess I can't help this guy. Okay, maybe we bring Dwayne in here and Dwayne can help us get the guy out. Since that's why Dwayne's here, to help Miguel. It's taking me 2 hours just to finish this one section. Alright. I know where you're going. Talk to Dwayne.
I had nothing else to ask him.
Okay, because he still needs a detonator. Oh, there's a
It was
window.
one of the cell windows. There was a forlorn-looking guy asleep on the floor of the jail. It was Miguel, the pipe player. Hey, Miguel! He didn't hear me. The cell was vacant.
Like, what could I possibly interact with?
I had nothing more to say.
So I just read the chart, I guess. They'll be gone for a while, I expect. So I guess I should just read the chart, and maybe... Yeah, I need to read the chart, and then talk to the mining lady, and then she'll give me a detonator, and then I'll get the detonator to Dwayne, and then Dwayne will not have explosives in the back of the truck, or he will. Definitely something is happening. The papers are printing. It is a fax
like
machine.
A geological survey map showing the land to the southeast of Cuaramonte City.
Probably where we need to go.
About 60 miles inland and upstream was an area marked Teoculcan.
Oh, cool. Can I play...
I didn't have time.
I want to play video games. Okay, let's go talk to the... What's her name? Senora Consista, whatever her name was. I already forgot her name. We're walking all over town. We definitely got our steps in this game, haven't we?
I got a good look at that chart in the police station. It's a map of Cuaramonte.
Does it tell us where Ubier is heading?
Yeah, a place called Teoculcan.
That's the site of the mine. I wonder why they're being so secretive about Ubier's plans. One thing's for sure. If the general's involved, they're up to no good. I'd like to talk to that musician Miguel. Take the detonator and get him out of that jail.
Thanks. He definitely knows way more, that's why he's being threatened. Not sure what... I'm gonna be so surprised when this truck blows up. I mean, has Dwayne even found the explosives? Yep. Got your detonator.
Here is the detonator, Dwayne.
Keep your voice down, George. You want everyone to know. You'd best go and warn Miguel that the U.S. cavalry's on the way.
Miguel.
Okay.
Miguel. 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 Well, at least the voice actors are doing their jobs.
Hey, Miguel.
What is it? What is happening?
We're getting out of here.
Who's we? They've sent the Delta Force?
Yeah.
The Impossible Missions Force.
Don't
No.
make me sick. Much better.
Who then?
A retired greetings card salesman from Ohio.
I'm doomed.
Oh,
You're not the only one.
I should have known you'd be trouble
No!
the moment I saw you.
Look, I can explain everything.
Get in that cell. Now.
no,
What
no,
if I
I'm gonna...
refuse?
He'll shoot you.
Okay, here I am, going quietly into the cell.
Oh, no. I had a feeling I was gonna be put in jail.
Very wise, North Americano scum.
One of the reasons I hate guns so much is the way they make people so damned impolite.
Yeah, you already have a gun. You don't need to be insulting me either.
I hope you're enjoying your vacation, Senor Stobart.
Go polish your weapon, Ronaldo.
Go polish your weapon.
This was part of your plan, right?
Well, in a manner of speaking,
No.
I was all out of ideas. It was up to Nico now.
Oh,
So,
shit.
here we are.
Am I gonna play Nico?
You changed.
I thought I would slip into something more comfortable.
The stench of cheap cologne rolled over me like tear gas.
So, what do you want to know about me? Ask and I will answer. I will deny you nothing.
Don't sit so
I am
close
a
to me.
very
I'm
giving
actually...
person.
It shivers up my
for your
back.
friends.
Yeah, scoot over a little bit. Oh no, he's gonna scoot
Eyes
closer.
are glittering like stars.
His damn cologne was making my eyes water.
I'm so uncomfortable.
I was running out of sofa.
As spirited as you are beautiful, I admire that.
As long as he admired it from afar.
This is so cool. I did not expect to actually be playing Nico, because in the first game I was stuck on George. Not that Nico's any better, honestly. She's French, but you know. That's a little better than American.
Cutting-edge technology. In 1978, at any rate.
What's on TV?
I didn't want to watch a lot of tawdry soap operas.
Novellas is what they're called, I believe. Telenovelas. Not soap operas.
A stuffed swordfish. On close inspection, I noticed that the swordfish was peppered with machine gun bullet holes. The general was a real sportsman, and no mistake.
Practicing shooting his fish, huh?
A lava lamp, hip in a retro way. I had no doubt the general thought it was hip, full stop.
Hip.
I didn't want the lava lamp.
Oh, well, maybe you could smash it over his head. Knock him out.
It was a portrait of some thug in a uniform.
It's his mom, I believe.
I didn't want the picture. A tiger skin lay on the floor.
Tiger skin? All the way out here? There's no
The
tigers
tiger
in this
was
side of the
beyond
world.
help.
Okay. Well, maybe we can stuff it in his mouth and suffocate him. Alright, let's talk to the guy.
That tiger skin. You didn't kill it yourself, did you?
Alas, no. I had to import a synthetic one
Oh, it's
from
not
the
even real.
United States. It is very comfortable to lie on.
Oh, maybe we should
naked.
I'm sure it is. Synthetic fur.
Unfortunately, I'm allergic to man-made fibers. I, love your TV.
Oh, yeah. Cool, no? Oh boy, female mud wrestling.
Female mud wrestling? Do you see that? It's just like women, pixelated women in bikinis rolling around. Bizarre.
Big fish. Catch it yourself?
Catch it. Fishing poles are for children.
Then how did... Are those bullet holes?
She shot it to
2
death.
magazines on full automatic. It put up quite a fight.
I doubt it.
That's an impressive hi-fi system, General.
Would you care to hear some music, my dear?
No.
Oh, it's no bother. I don't even have to get up.
Oh great, some more 70s music.
Oh,
Oh, Mommy's home.
Mom!
What is going on here?
Nothing, Mom. I was...
I'm in uniform. And when I'm in uniform, it's...
Madame la Presidente, sorry, Madame la Presidente.
Now, what is going on here?
Nothing, Madame la Presidente. I was just showing my friend Nico some of the cool stuff I've got.
Hi.
Good afternoon, señorita. And
Senor.
what are your intentions toward my son?
Senora.
Intentions? We were just talking.
How nice. She has good bone structure, Raoul. Has she any brains?
She's a reporter.
Is she? And what sort of questions has she been asking?
About
I'm a
my...
freelance photojournalist. I do lifestyle features.
For what sort of magazines?
It looked safest to play dumb with good bone structure. Haya, lifestyle of the super rich and vainglorious, Envy magazine,
Excellent. Raoul, you've chosen well for a child.
It was pretty obvious who pulled the strings around here.
Yeah,
But George
the
was
mom.
making good use of the time I was buying him.
And then it goes,
Pa 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 pa.
And when you were in this band of yours, you used to play that song for 2 hours?
yeah, we were really famous at our college. Still, ours wasn't as good as the original version.
I have never heard that song before, yet I have no doubt that this must be true.
Hey! Psst! Hey, George!
Dwayne Henderson. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. Get to the American consul and tell him I've been imprisoned without charge.
Get real, George. He was the previous occupant of that
Oh,
cell you're
no.
in. We're gonna have to use good old American know-how to get you out of there.
Just like every other day.
That, and this truck full of explosives I've got here.
Dwayne, listen to me. You'll kill all of us.
You're such a naysayer, George. It'll go like clockwork.
All right. Well, time to die.
Negative to negative, it's positive to you gotta get the bare copper wire here. Let me just, damn. All right, I'll just hook that up. All right, there we go. Okay, just a minute. I've got to get to a safe distance.
I want to get to a safe
Get the
distance.
mattress.
You have strange customs up north.
I also want to get to safe distance.
Are we dead yet?
What was that noise?
Horse shit.
What happened to the explosives?
There ain't no explosives. My dumbass supplier must have given me
Oh, that's
organic
explosive.
fertilizer instead of chemical. All I got here is 400 pounds of lightly fried horse apples.
That's a lovely image, Dwayne. Never mind, I'll think of something.
Oh no, we lost our apples. Was George Stobart in the Talking Heads? It sounds like he was referencing Psycho Killer by the Talking Heads. Fa 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 fa. Run, 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 run away. Let me grab this
I
rope.
couldn't reach the noose.
Can't do much in here. Oh, wait, there's a box
My
back
very
here.
own slop bucket. Already I was feeling institutionalized.
Is there something in
I
the
wasn't
bucket?
going to demean myself by using the bucket until I was desperate.
I'm pretty desperate right now.
I wasn't going...
Okay. Oh, you mean using the bathroom? Don't think maybe we can pick the lock. Oh, wait. Actually, before we do that, what's this?
That
just-
door looked pretty sturdy to me.
Okay.
It was the lock which held the door fastened.
Yeah, let's try picking the lock. Will let us do that? No? Okay. Why can't I pick the lock? It's annoying. Did this lipstick have a secret in it? No, it just says this lip. Why do I
It was
even have...
Nico's lipstick.
Why did I keep it if it's useless to me? I have just a bunch of random bullshit.
I couldn't escape that way. Solid bars protected the small window. I wasn't getting out that way.
I am lost at what I'm supposed to be doing here. Like, none of this stuff looks useful.
I didn't have the key to the lock. The door was locked. It was a length of rope, knotted in a hangman's noose.
If only I could reach it. I feel like I should be able to reach it
I
from
couldn't
here.
reach the noose.
I don't have anything useful here.
He wouldn't be interested.
Maybe we could die. Alright, I'm lost. I'm looking around, but I don't see anything on the floor. There's a mouse running around. It doesn't let me search my slot bucket. There's a mouse or a rat running around.
I couldn't reach the light.
I am missing something in here. I can't really see much. I keep on wanting to zoom in, like I could see anything. I found plenty of useful things in there, but I'm stuck in a cell here. Oh. I can ask him to give it to me. Oh, that makes sense. He can untie
Listen to me,
himself.
Miguel. You give me that rope and I'll get us out of here.
Okay.
Is there somewhere you can hide from the General?
Of course. My friends have a boat ready to take me upriver. But how are you going to break out of here with just a short piece of rope?
I'm not sure, but I'll think of something.
Thanks, Miguel. Definitely can do something with some rope.
If your plan doesn't work, will you let me hang myself in peace?
No. Because I don't want to be here while you hang yourself.
I had nothing else to ask him.
Really? I can't ask...
I couldn't escape that way. Hey, Dwayne.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
want you to tie this rope to your
Pull
truck
the
and then
cell
drive forward.
out
I
with
had
your
no idea whether
truck.
this was really going to work, but I'd seen it in a black and white western.
Yeah,
of course,
sounds about right.
Hopalong was using a horse, and Dwayne had a 4-ton truck, but hey, the principle's sound.
The rope might be strong enough.
Say, George.
Please
All right.
forgive my mother. She can be a little difficult.
Now she's... Oh, we're definitely not having sex on the tiger rug now, are we?
Oh, my feet, Raoul. Propose, you idiot.
Don't mind her. She just wants grandchildren.
Don't think I can't hear you, Raoul. I want the worthy successor, and you're not it. Propose now, or I'll do it for you.
Look, Nico, we haven't known each other very long.
For like 5
but...
minutes.
What
Nearby
the hell was that?
I
collapsing
didn't know
masonry.
what was going on, but Georges had to be involved in it somewhere.
Oh,
I ain't gonna say a thing, 'cause that sweet sound of falling masonry says it all.
Quick,
in the
senor.
truck,
the
Miguel.
river.
Let's go.
Huh? Wait, what about Nico?
There she is.
Georges, what have you done? You only had to sneak a look at a chart, and it's turned into World War III.
Nico,
time to
it's all part of the
explain. Come on.
process. Oh man, I was hoping I'd actually play as...
Don't move, terrorist scum. You talking to me, Junior? Yes, I'm talking
No,
to you,
Dwayne!
fat man, and my name's not Junior. A word to the wise, Junior. You carry on waving that pea shooter in my face, and the next person who sees it is gonna be your proctologist. Savvy? General, I am happy to report that I have apprehended the terrorists.
You idiot! Not them! The other American and the French woman! They're the ones!
Run! Run! Oh. Conveniently getting on a boat. What a coincidence. God, the game just got really loud in my ear. Goddamn. Well, I guess that worked out, huh? Somehow it worked out. And that's an end of another chapter, I guess. Lucky us. Oh. Oh, the helicopter! a very loud helicopter. Can you hear me? Did they just shoot us? They blew it up with a bomb? Wow, look at the CGI rendering there.
I was alone.
Oh no, Nico!
My head was aching fiercely, and my mouth tasted like a swamp. But I followed the sound and discovered a treehouse in a nearby clearing.
Did he just say his mouth tasted like a swamp? Alright, I think we're gonna end it here for dinner time. Let me go ahead and save the game. Wow, that was experience. Yeah, if you can see here, I have on my saved games, I have % of the game complete. So already like 50% through the game already. What do I go back to? No. Okay, there we go. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching another part of this Broken Sword 2 playthrough as we're continuing with our adventures with George Stobart as he, I don't know, blasé? I don't know what to call his attitude. He sarcastically gets through the world, trying to save the world, I guess, from a Mayan cursed eclipse ritual. I have no idea what's going on. But I guess we're looking for the smoking mirror. I hope to see you guys on Thursday for more of this. And maybe also some of the... whatever Oblin wants me to play. Some Don't Starve Together, I guess. So, take care out there. I hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday. Make sure to keep it good and keep it positive, because it's Good Tuesday. So, there's always good things happening in the world. And if you would like, I did do some yoga meditation earlier. So if you want to check that out on my YouTube channel, I guess. And take care out there. Have a good one. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Dinner time. Bye, YouTube.